Hello, my name is Randal B. Hayes. I hold an advanced certificate from the College of New Rochelle in Public Relations. I also hold a Master's in Public Administration from the College of New Rochelle. I also hold a Master's of Science in Communications from the College of New Rochelle. I also hold a bachelor's degree from the Empire State College in Communications. I am a communications professional with extensive experience in special education. I am seeking a position as a communications manager, a communications relations director, an educational programming expert, or education lobbyist. I've developed a multi-component program that teaches financially disadvantaged children about 21st century skill sets. The components of that program are project management, web design and coding, communications, as well as policy development and implementation. I've also developed the curriculum for all 4 components of the program. I've also developed a program which enables financially disadvantaged children to have access to the internet, whether this access is provided by the cable companies or community centers. These disadvantaged children will now have access to the internet so that they may do better in schools and have better access to the internet. I also developed and implemented the Children in Media event. This event was a collaboration between WARY-FM and the White Plains Youth Bureau. At this event, children were given the opportunity to have hands-on experience in creating their own on-air show, as well as learning how to produce on-air segments. I am primarily responsible for daily data collection and documentation of students' behavior. I am primarily responsible for the scheduling of recreational activities for students in the classroom. I am primarily responsible for monthly charting and documentation of student behavior. I am also responsible for academic instruction in small groups. I am primarily responsible for daily setting up for the next day activities in the classroom. Presently, I'm developing a series entitled Great African Americans. This series will depict and tell of the great contributions that African Americans made to our world as well as our society. I produced the video of the panel discussion Courageous Conversations, which addressed the school to prison pipeline. I produced the video for the Raise the Age initiative here in New York State, which addressed the incarceration of youths with adults in prison. I've developed a podcast entitled Today's Talk, which addresses issues of the day such as education, politics, and any other issues that affect us in our world today. I'm able to develop academic lesson plans using video or visual aids, PowerPoint presentations, and speakers to speak to and about specific content area. Able to develop curriculum to suit the need of a program. Able to develop projects and programs, especially for children, that serves as an uplifting tool for those less fortunate. Able to produce compelling presentations via PowerPoint with video links. Able to produce content via live or recorded interviews. I've developed collaborative campaigns that raise awareness and serve the community good. Able to produce programming or segments and entire podcast or radio shows. I possess superior record-keeping skills. I possess superior soft skills. I possess good instructional skills. I'm also incredibly organized. Able to produce media kits and presser packages to media that tell of upcoming events and information for public consumption. Able to develop public relations plans that address community issues. Able to develop and produce policy proposals that address and call for positive change. I love politics, as I love to keep abreast as what's going on in my world, as far as all around me or far away from me, as I am very politically and socially astute. Interested in developing policy that will make a difference in people's lives. Interested in developing curriculum for children that teaches them skills that are pertinent in today's economy. I am also the winner of the MPA Communications Award from the College of New Rochelle, awarded to me by Dr. Malcolm Oliver. I am proficient in Word, Photoshop, Publisher, PowerPoint, Final Cut Pro, Skype, social media, Audio Vault, YouTube, also proficient in shooting video and recording and editing audio. About job spatial mismatch. How much of a burden is this, and how can one overcome such a disadvantage?
It's going to take a lot of training. The root of everything is this whole education and training process, and it's going to become less diverse in many ways as this continues to happen.
Is there a market failure when it comes to our children receiving the needed skill sets in order to be successful?
I believe that there is a failure when we say government don't give us enough money for education, or we turn around and say, this don't have enough money for that. Yes, there is a market failure.
Our children and young people will succeed if we give them two things, Randy. That's access and exposure.